Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of On Purpose by Lynn. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Lynn and I share with you everything you need to know about personal development and spirituality so that you can create your best life and so that you can rise to your fullest potential. If that's something that you're interested in, then make sure to subscribe. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the teachings of Eckhart Tolle part 2, meaning that in the previous episode I've talked about the basic teachings, which is the ego, and now we're moving further into his teachings and how we can control our emotions. How can we stop being triggered? Isn't that something that's beautiful? Something that anyone wants in life? Like, how can I stop being triggered to anything that happens in my reality? How can I remain peaceful? And how does one do that? If that's something that you'd like to learn more about, then stay around. So if you haven't already checked out my previous video about the ego, then I recommend you first watch that video, because this is a follow-up on that video, because it all works so beautifully together. So if you want to watch that first part, go ahead and do that and then come back to this video, or first watch this video and then watch the other one, whatever you prefer. But today we're going to talk about the pain body, as Eckhart Tolle calls it. And I remember when I first started to learn about this, it was such a huge aha moment for me. In a way that it completely opened up a different world about how actually we all suffer and we're identified with this suffering, but we don't know that it's actually a matter of perspective and understanding this concept that I'm going to talk about that will shift this entire view of your entire reality, of everything that triggers you, everything that pops up in your reality that makes you feel uneasy. So the number one thing that he talks about is the pain body. Now, what is the pain body? The pain body, as he describes it, is actually the body within ourselves that has stored all past trauma, emotions, memories that made us feel pain, that causes us to feel these emotions, that hurt, that anger, that place where we feel reactionary to our reality, to whatever happens. Whenever we feel triggered, our pain body comes up and it takes over who we are. Because who we are, like I said in my previous video, we are pure consciousness. We are awareness. And so in order to not identify with this pain body, we need to know that. We need to be aware of what's happening within us. And so the pain body is actually the accumulation of things that happened in your past, that happened when you were growing up, at your work, during your studies, in your private environment, with your friends. Things that happens that cause us to feel pain. And every time that we are triggered, there is a link within our thoughts that actually reminds us of those times. Usually when that happens, we feel this, this heat coming up, or we feel this heaviness, or we feel a sense of injustice. And we are challenged to this particular situation, and our emotions take over who we are. Now, one of the things that I think is really important to understand is that we are not our emotions. We are not our emotions, and this is what Eckhart Tolle talks about with the pain body. What does the pain body? The pain body, like I said, it brings up these emotions. It's like a body arising, and it makes us feel out of control, meaning that these emotions, they take us over. This pain body takes us over, and we lose our intelligence. One of the sayings that I truly love is, when emotions are high, intelligence is low. Is it not? Some of you might truly recognize it. This is when you were truly mad or angry, or you were having this like heavy discussion with your partner, or you know, your relationship, or your parents, or your friend, whatever, doesn't matter, your colleague, your coworker, your boss. And maybe because you felt so emotional, you do some stupid stuff because you couldn't think clearly. It's as if our emotions completely take us over. This is why it is so important that we are aware of when the pain body arises. Knowing that between the moment that the pain body arises and that, you know, you give your reaction, we actually have a choice. We have a choice to first identify the pain body, recognize, is this truly me? And then make a conscious decision of how you are going to react to that certain situation. Will we be triggered in our lives? 100% yes. I truly believe that this is one of the reasons why we're here on this planet, is to be exposed to that contrast within the range of emotions, and to become the master of our emotions, of our human existence. Become stronger than that, building stronger spirits, being aware of where we consciously want to put our attention, of what we want to create more of, because wherever we place our focus is where energy flows, meaning that whatever you focus on, wherever you put your attention, is what you'll create more of. So what Eckhart Tolle talks about is the pain body, and how to not let that affect you. We all have this within us. We have our ego and our pain body. And the way that that connects is when the pain body comes up and you are not aware enough for the pain body to come up, it actually identifies as the pain body. You identify as a pain body, meaning that your ego merges with the pain body, and now not only is your pain body speaking, but because you're identified with it, you're reacting, you're completely losing yourself in the emotion, and perhaps, most likely, you're creating more of what you don't want. And so this is a short explanation of the pain body. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful. And one of the ways that you can learn more about this is actually also to watch my previous videos, but also I highly recommend to read his books. You know, look up Eckhart Tolle. He's a genius. He's such a humble, beautiful human being who teaches millions of people around the world about our ego, the pain body, and the power of now, which we're going to talk about in our next video. So stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful, and if you haven't already liked this video, make sure to like this video, as this video needs to be spread out to anyone who needs to hear it right now. And for those of you who are new here and haven't already subscribed to my channel, remember to do so, as you will be the first to watch all of my videos every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so that you can create your best life. Remember, we have such an exciting future to look forward to, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye for now.